We got an email for a second date from a guy named Dan. And Dan only waited 4 days after his date to get in touch with us.
Okay.
Normally,
quick. Yeah.
Normally people wait like a week,
Yeah.
2 weeks, several years before they'll enlist our help.
It's actually, it's happened multiple times.
But Dan needs instant gratification.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say, Dan, you're coming across a little bit needy.
Uh-oh.
And it's turning me on.
No, it's not instant gratification. I just want to figure it out before the line goes cold.
Yeah, Jeff, that's what I thought.
I'm just saying, it's working.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe she doesn't feel the same way that I do.
We like clingy.
But who do you need to get a hold of? Tell us her name. Because if you're checking in with us after 4 days, it probably means you've called her upwards of like 40 times.
No, like 3 times.
Yeah, anybody in the room believe Dan?
We'll do the radio math on that one. And
3 times in a minute.
You multiply by 56, I think.
So what's her name?
Her name's Jody.
All right.
Okay.
Jody, okay.
And how'd you meet Jody?
We met on a dating app.
Okay. What'd you like about her?
So I just like how she was like put together because, a lot of people are just in their yoga pants on the apps, but she was actually like well dressed, put together. And then like when we met up in person, she didn't wear any makeup and still looked good, which I like and appreciate that it's not.
Wow.
She like tries but isn't like too obsessed about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most girls would never
nice.
go on a date without makeup. Well, the girls I'm into.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
about most
What'd you
girls.
guys end up doing for your date?
Well, we decided to just hang out and grab a drink because, you never know what people are like in person and all that.
Sure.
What does that mean? You don't know what people are going to be like in person, so you grab a drink?
Maybe their photos are like 3 years and 45 pounds ago. Maybe the guy's a crazy person, so you meet in public. That's what everyone does.
Have you had
It
those
makes sense.
experiences?
Hasn't everyone on a dating app had those experiences?
Yeah, you're making me sound weird. I'm not the weird one here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, I think that's safe. One drink isn't a huge commitment. It's half an hour tops if things aren't going well.
Yeah, exactly. But things were going well. We're drinking at the bar. I'm like really into skimboarding.
What's
And
that?
she didn't know what that was. It's like surfing, but instead of being in the water, you're on the sand and run towards the water and then like drop the board and hop on.
Right. It's like, I always thought that was boogie boarding or whatever, but it's different.
No,
it's
that's when
different
you're on
than
your
that.
belly. This you start running and throw the board on the sand, on the
Okay.
wet sand, and go into the ocean.
Yeah.
It looks like it's more painful when you fall.
It's definitely not fun when you fall. I would agree with that.
Okay.
That's cool. Was she impressed?
Well, she'd never heard of it, so I showed her a couple of videos. Then I actually asked the bartender for like an old cardboard box and started demonstrating it in the bar. There was a little room,
What?
You demonstrated skimboarding in the bar?
like slow motion. I didn't actually go anywhere, but just the mechanics of it. Like you run, drop, and slide.
What was her response to that?
She was into it, and then after a couple of times I did it, she decided to do it. But then, like, she started falling over, but I caught her, like it was kind of,
Oh.
yeah, so that worked out.
Did you kiss her or when you caught her or what'd you do?
We had a nice eye contact moment,
Ooh,
kind of huggy, grippy, but didn't.
grippy.
Sounds like things were going well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then a little while later, I was like, hey, what about coming over to my place to watch a movie? And she was totally down with it.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe a movie, maybe something else.
Right.
Okay.
Because nobody ever just means movie.
Yeah. How'd things go back at your place?
It started out good. We started watching a movie, but like my place was a little dirty. Maybe I didn't believe in myself that night before I left. I didn't like clean up right.
I know this is going to happen anyway.
I see.
Crap here.
I feel like it always works that way, though, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
like when you go out and you're a woman and you don't shave your legs, you're like, well, it's not going to lead to anything. And then you're like, dang it! So hairy.
I mean, it sounds like a match made in heaven. Like, you didn't clean your apartment, she didn't put on makeup or try it all. Like, it didn't seem like either of you were very into this.
But I hadn't done the dishes and the trash, and like I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes in, I felt her notice it really, and like the
Yeah.
vibe definitely changed.
Did you say anything about it?
No, before I even could, she just started going like, I'm getting tired, I gotta go, but I definitely want to come back and we'll finish the movie another time.
Well, that seems legit, though.
But she never called back, and like I feel she's totally blowing me off.
Whoa.
Okay.
Weird.
So what do you think it is?
I think it's the messy apartment, but usually I'm not messy at all. That's the crazy thing. Is just that was the one time that I didn't clean that day, or that week. I didn't have work a lot and didn't get a chance to clean up, and I guess I should always believe in myself.
I mean, that's a good place to start.
Yeah.
I know, but there's nothing more depressing than when you clean up right before a date and then you come home alone to a spotless apartment. And you're like, well, that was a double waste of time.
Rubs it in your face.
Yeah.
That's why I never clean
Yeah.
too, bro. I feel you, man.
You and Jose are kindred spirits. So, all right. Well, we're going to play a song. We'll come back and we'll call Jody for you and try and get you your second date, okay?
All right, maybe you can convince her I'm not a slob.
I mean, you're asking a lot from me. You're still really playing that needy role here, but we'll try our best, all right? We're going to do that next. If you're just tuning in for the second date, we're on the phone with one of our listeners named Dan. And Dan, most people would probably look at your date and point out all the red flags,
Oh,
you know, but I'm not going to do that,
okay.
all right? I'm not going to call attention to the fact that you're anti-women wearing yoga pants, or that you set a one-drink limit for yourself at the bar for some reason, or your unusually dirty apartment. And I'm especially not going to harp on the fact that it's only been 4 days since you met this woman.
Dang.
And now you're asking a radio station to contact her for you. I'm not going to point those things out.
Dude, kick him while he's down.
But what I will point out is that you, sir, have one of the best, and I really mean this, one of the best phone connections that we've ever heard
You do
called
have a
into
good,
this show.
It is a good line.
And that's something no amount of red flags can ever take away from
You're
you.
going to jinx it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
It's really
it is
nice.
clear. It's very clear.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
I know, that's like 5 bars right
Yeah,
there.
Dude, that's
I
like
think
6 bars.
so. Dan, just checking. I mean, is there anything else that we need to know that you're leaving out? Because sometimes people do that with us.
Look, I understand how you could twist this, but, like, here's the deal, right? Like, I like her. Like, who skimboards in a bar? You know, like, she's cool. Plus, honestly, like, I only watched a little bit of the movie with her before she left, and I want to see the end of the movie.
I will
you
say,
know?
I think that's a good sign. It's a good sign of a devoted person. If you are
Yeah.
actually willing to not finish a movie without someone else.
Yes. Dan, you're definitely one of our most devoted callers that we've ever had call in for a second date.
I think that's a compliment.
It's the biggest compliment I can give.
Or it's just there. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to call Jody for you and get your second date, okay? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jody, please?
Who's calling?
Is this Jody?
Who's calling?
I asked you first. Is this Jody?
That's fair.
It's her phone. Dude.
This is Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. Now you go. Is this Jody?
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Hi,
Okay.
Jody.
Ooh.
Hi.
She's so confused.
We're calling you today because we're doing something called a second date. Have you ever heard of that before?
Maybe, I don't know, like a long time ago. I don't know.
Okay, well, just to refresh your memory, it's if someone goes out on a date and afterwards they're not getting a call back, they can reach out to us and we'll call that person for you to figure out the reason why.
Oh, that's so weird.
Well, we're calling you because you recently went out with a guy. His name's Dan.
Oh,
Yeah, very recently.
Yeah.
Like 4 days ago, he said.
yeah, I just went out with him.
Yeah, he's eager, Jody.
He had a really good
Okay.
time with you, and he's wondering how you felt about it.
I don't know. I mean,
Because he did tell us about what happened on the date. He said you guys went to a bar and he showed you how to, what was it? Skin surfing?
Skimboard.
Skimboarding.
Skimboarding. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds like you enjoyed that.
Well, you had to have enjoyed it because he said that, I mean, you guys went back to his apartment. So if you weren't having a good time,
Yeah.
you would have left already.
Yeah, we did go back to his place to watch a movie. And I mean, it was fine at first, but I guess I started feeling a little uncomfortable.
When did those uncomfortable feelings begin?
I feel like we're in a 6th grade sex ed class all of a
Here's the doll.
sudden.
Why did you touch
Yeah.
No, he was like a gentleman, right? Like, it wasn't like that, but I don't know. I wasn't there that long, and his apartment is just a little weird.
He did mention that it was kind of dirty.
Yeah, he told us.
Was that a turnoff?
I mean, a little of that maybe, but like then I went and I used the restroom and I noticed that there was like this snowman soap dish,
Huh.
which I just like thought was weird. And
Yeah.
then when I came out, I noticed that there were like these Santa figurine things on like his coffee table, and there was like Christmas stuff on his mantle. And as I was coming out of the bathroom, I could see like the back corner of the room where we were sitting, like, and there was a big Christmas tree in the corner.
Man,
Okay.
you must have been like more than one drink in if you missed a Christmas tree when you walked in.
Well, it wasn't on when we got home. Obviously, like the lights were all off, but when I came out of the bathroom, he had turned the lights on the Christmas tree.
It was like mood lighting in his apartment.
Yeah, but it's like not Christmas time. I didn't know what was going on. I don't know. It was like a lot of stuff. Like I kind of felt like he's like a Christmas freak or something. Like I don't know. Maybe it's like laziness. Maybe he just doesn't want to pack the stuff up.
So he's
Okay.
like either really lazy
What?
or he's obsessed
Wait,
with Christmas.
but why would that make you stop seeing somebody that you were having a good time with?
I mean, honestly, like I haven't said no yet to like going out again. Like I'm just trying to think about how to like bring up that I think it's like a little weird. I feel
Okay.
bad that I just like left.
Maybe in a Christmas card, it would get across to him how you really felt.
I wonder if there was another way we could bring it up.
That's an interesting point, Jose.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Because maybe it's the right time to let you know, Jody, that Dan has been on the other line listening this entire time and wants to talk to you.
What? No.
Yeah, he sees you when he's sleeping,
Oh,
and he knows that you're awake.
don't do that.
No.
Here comes
Shut up.
Santa
He's
Claus.
not on the phone.
He is. Dan, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey!
Hi, Jody.
Hi.
Oh my gosh.
Can I ask you a question? Are you like Jewish or something? Is that why the whole thing's offending you?
What? That's the question?
I was gonna ask her what she wanted
It's
for
a fair
Christmas.
point.
No, I'm not actually, but I wouldn't say I'm offended by it. I just thought it was weird. Can I ask a question? You had a radio station call me?
Yeah, that might have been an overreaction.
Might.
I mean, it's only been like 4 days since I saw you. Like, I don't
My
understand.
experience, once it's like 5-6 days, a second date isn't going to happen, so I just wanted to figure it out either way.
I will say I'll back Dan on that because honestly, Jody, be honest. Were you actually going to call him back?
I honestly was still thinking about it. That's
Yeah.
honestly.
Okay.
But the more days
Okay.
you think, the less the chances are of you calling him. It goes 6, 7, 8 days. Next thing you know, never
It's
mind.
exponential growth.
Yeah, I know all about that.
Okay, but the problem obviously comes from the Christmas decorations inside Dan's apartment. So, Dan, can you explain why do you have Christmas decorations up right now?
I like the holiday vibe, like it improves my spirit and attitude. If I'm having a bad day, I turn on the lights, it feels a little happier.
Dude, totally, man.
But all year long?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that the thing about the holidays? It's like a special time of year. If you make it 12 months out of the year, then it's not special anymore.
I can understand that viewpoint. It's been working for me. I mean, this is the first year I've gone year-round, but I've definitely gotten 6 months before,
Okay.
and if we're putting cards on the table, like I didn't even show you my reindeer.
What reindeer?
I have a whole collection of different stuffed reindeer, like 50 different ones, and they just make me feel better about things.
Oh, okay. Just 50 stuffed reindeer. That's not weird. Right, Jody?
Oh my God. I mean, it's the whole thing is weird. To have Christmas stuff up right now, I mean, to me, it's a little weird. I mean, I guess like maybe wanting to cheer yourself up is like a nice idea to just have, I don't know about these reindeer though, but like maybe.
I don't understand why you're hating on Christmas like this.
I don't think she's
Wait
hating
a minute.
Christmas.
I'm not hating on it. I was surprised more than anything.
Okay, well, Dan, now you know what made her feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And Jody, you know now that he's a little bit of a Christmas freak. So now that all the feelings are out there, what do you say, Jody, to going out with Dan one more time? We'll pay for it.
I mean,
And on top of this, we'll also throw in a free helping of Christmas cheer on the house.
Love it.
Dan, can I ask you like one more question?
Okay.
Like, would you be open to maybe just like toning it down a little bit? Like the tree, definitely. But maybe like the stockings,
Oh,
like.
okay. Well,
God,
now
you have
you're
stockings too?
Jody, you're getting a little controlling. You're trying to redecorate his entire
Oh
apartment
my
now.
Take
God.
away the tree. You take away Christmas.
No, I'm with you, Jody. Take it down, Dan.
Oh.
Look, I guess it's been far enough away from Christmas. I could get rid of some stuff, put it in the closet, the tree and stocking, but can I keep the snowman soap dish, though? I really like that
Oh.
when I wash my hands.
What do you think, Jody? Don't be a Scrooge.
Uh-huh.
I'm okay with the soap dish.
Yeah.
All right. So is that a yes? You guys are going to go out on another date?
Yeah, that's a yes.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
Look at the magic of the season does exist.
Yeah.
Merry holidays.
Now sing us out with a Christmas tune.
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Here.
Santa Claus.
You guys like it? I changed Santa to Dan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we caught that. Yeah. Good. Good, Dan.